Hello Wanderers, welcome back to the Battle for Agatharia mod. I actually really enjoyed playing this one in that last mod spotlight, and I decided to do a part 2 in order to try to accomplish the goal that we had sought out to do in that last episode, which is reform Dowerland. This is going to be pretty difficult since it means that we're going to have to take land away from the Rosdanane, which is an extremely powerful kingdom. It's going to be very difficult to do that, especially because we don't have any potential allies. As you can see, our culture here is limited to this small space and our religion as well. And those people who are of our culture are pretty much our enemies. Chieftain Farraker, we executed his brother, and the other guy is our nemesis. So the only people from our culture and religion are our enemies. So that's going to make things difficult. We all are also surrounded by enemies, and we are weaker than them. So this is going to not be easy. First thing I want to do, I'm going to station my troops in some of these holdings here. We've got some light footmen and some pikemen, so I guess we'll station the pikemen over here. And yeah, I think we're gonna need to be pretty careful. We should probably create an accolade, but we cannot. Great. I don't know why, actually. There's nobody eligible. I guess nobody in our court is actually a good enough at that job. Well, that's unfortunate. We could offer a hostage to the king here. What will that do? Let's see. Does that prevent him from like declaring war on us? Or would it like prevent him from declaring war on us? I wonder. I don't think we're gonna do that right away, though. We could declare wars. We don't have very many people who are weaker than us. I think we just gotta be a little bit careful here. Oh yeah, okay. That's not really much of a surprise. To the abhorrent Troll-Kyng stare, your wicked deeds have long gone unpunished. Thanes Anahita Hnufrid's daughter. Okay. The Sword Bearer. Finding the legendary Sorgverd, Anahita has grown a cult following. Wait, is this... with some even believing she is the coming of the King Denisar's daughter, also called... Oh, great. So we're fighting a literal, like... We're basically fighting Joan of Arc here, who's got a lot more troops than us. And she's got an alliance with somebody who also has a lot more troops than us. Great. Can we call in some mercenaries? What is she fighting us for? Okay, so it's just the one county. So if we lose, it's not gonna be the end of the world. Do we want to call in a mercenary army for this, though? That's the question. Can we even beat them? I don't know. I don't know if we can beat them in a battle, and I don't know if I want to waste my money. I mean, we might be able to beat them in a battle if we call up the mercenaries, but she's going to call in our ally. They're going to have, even with our mercenaries, they're going to have a big troop advantage. I don't know if we're going to be able to pull off a victory there. I'd rather save the money. If we lose this, so be it. And then I'd rather lose that and then go and use my forces to like consolidate this region rather than wasting it all trying to hold, you know, one county that doesn't really actually help us all that much. That being said, if we can snipe their capital, that is something that I am interested in doing. So we'll head over there. We'll let them siege down Flarburg. And with any luck, we'll be able to siege down her capital. Maybe we'll capture her son or her husband. She didn't call in her ally, actually. Which is it's completely fine by me. If she doesn't call in her ally, I'm okay with that. If she doesn't call in her ally, I'm gonna remove this here. We'll do the siege to start with anyways. It's gonna take probably a while. I'm guessing they're gonna get their siege done and come after us pretty quickly there. My daughter could become callous, or let's get her to be just. I'm gonna take a stress level here, but I'm hoping it's not a bad one. I don't want either of these, so I'm gonna tank that stress break there. It's usually fine to tank maybe one stress break. This siege is taking a while. I'm guessing it's because this is actually a castle. Yeah, this is like a small feudal castle. Not ideal. Our son, I'd like to get him the trait ambitious. Diligent, ambitious, his stress is gonna be terrible. But yeah, they're gonna get that siege done, and then they're probably... you know what? Are they gonna go for my capital here? That might give us just enough time to siege down their place. Worst case scenario, they siege down my capital and I, submit just before the war is done. Yara and her sister Anava are playing together. Tight-knit family, that's fine. With any luck, we'll get this siege done. Is she with their army, though? Yeah, she is. Okay. Well, that's, it is what it is. We're gonna have to try to get this siege done. Maybe we capture her heir. Maybe we capture some other family members. And that'll be possibly enough to do a white peace. We might even be able to call in a mercenary army. If we call in the mercenaries when they're sieging down our capital, that might be actually enough for us to pull off a victory here. It is Chieftain Jiki's time. Our feud with him has been a disaster. Start a murder scheme against him. I mean, sure. All right, we'll start a murder scheme against him. All right, we will get this siege done in time. So that's good. Let's see what we can get. Can we get a good capture here? That would be perfect. Oh, we did. Yes. Oh, 83%. Oh, this is actually going to be great. Trying to maintain subtlety. Okay, the question is, could we win in a fight against them? They will accept a white peace. Enforce the demands for 104 bucks. It's not worth it. It's not worth it for us to call up the mercenaries. But could we win this fight? Possibly. Oh no, the murder scheme's been discovered. I don't think we're gonna get back in time. No, we're not gonna get back in time. They're gonna take our capital here. We should white peace. We should white peace. Okay, there we go. All right, I think that was the best we could hope for there. Somebody burst into my room. Not really too worried about this. All right, that was good. So we captured her son, and that was enough to. Oh God, yeah. Okay, we're not gonna be able to pull this off. Let's abandon that. At the very least, I believe that should have given us a 5-year truce. So that is that actually probably went as good as could possibly be hoped for. Did we get any other prisoners from that? Let's take a look in here. Prisoners. Anybody we can ransom here? Hooks, hooks, and more hooks. Hooks aren't that useful to us. But yeah, now that we've got this 5-year truce, I mean, this kingdom could still just come and wipe us anytime they wanted to. But we have to take our opportunities where they can, and I believe that we might have an opportunity to conquer this county here. He's got lots of troops, but most of those are from his ally. Although we should probably wait just a second until our troops go back up to max, so we just gotta wait one more month here. And that should be enough. Yeah, his ally won't be able to come in. That's bringing 1,000 troops. He's really only got... He's got equal amount to us, but I don't think we gotta worry about that particularly. Let's wait till the end of the month here. There we go. All right, so we got 977. I think we will go for it. Let's declare the war. Conquer his county. He's got 2,000 troops. But do we hire the mercenaries now? Got 335. We could hire some pretty strong mercenaries to boost us. We'll have them for 3 years. Right? 3-year contract. 3-year contract might be enough to take them and use them also against these guys here. And that is kind of my goal. So I think that we're going to take our chances. We're going to bust out the strongest mercenaries we can. English band here. No, it's fine. Let's get these guys. So let's get these guys in here. Their commander is decent as well. So let's raise up our armies and bring them all in. There we go. This should be good enough to take these guys down. This commander's pretty strong as well. So I'm feeling relatively confident. I'll probably go and... you know what? Let's not fight his army if we don't have to, honestly. There's no point of wasting our troops when he only has 1 county. And if we siege down his county, that's going to be an automatic win for us. Somebody's planning to kill me. That's not entirely surprising. Probably should do some countermeasures here. So let's redouble the guards. And that should pretty much handle that matter there. So yeah, we're just gonna go and siege down this place here. He's probably gonna be too afraid to attack me. Chieftain Rostock becomes a rival. I'm actually okay with that. Yeah, let's get the prestige. I'm fine with that because I do want to attack this guy anyways. So we're just going to get the siege. We're going to take this one down immediately. This guy is losing some wars here. So that's good because I want to take him down as well. Overtaxation, not ideal. But it is what it is. We're going to get this siege done pretty quickly here. Cradled by death. Oh, my daughter has gone to the Alder Dream. That's unfortunate. But we are known for our devotion to the faith. All right, so there we go. That was an easy win on this war. Can we ransom this prisoner here? Let's see. Cowarn? Ransom? No, unfortunately not. All right, let us enforce the demands there. That is perfect. So we can now disband our troops. We're gonna prepare them because I do want to probably bring, I think what I want to do is bring this guy under tribute. It's gonna cost us prestige to do this war, but that is okay with me. I don't know, a tribute, it's kind of cool to have him as a tributary. What does this do? He becomes a subjugated tributary. They provide us with gold and prestige. We won't raid on them. Starts with low prestige, but high taxes. Very cool. We get a truce, and this will tip the scales in our favor in the other thing here, in the house feud. So I'm actually totally okay with that. So we're gonna go in and make this guy our tributary. We should have these mercenaries for quite a bit longer. Oh no. Alright, I think our son's gonna have to take Paranoid here. He's gonna die of a heart attack. He's gonna get so much stress. But Paranoid, you know what? Is Paranoid worse than Shy? Intrigue is boosted. Dread Game is boosted. That's not so bad. What is Shy though? Shy is not as bad as it used to be, honestly. He doesn't get the stress, plague resistance. It's only -2 diplomacy. Honestly, Shy is not that bad. I think we're gonna give him Shy. The Negotiator. Father, they just started swinging. Let's get him to break it up. We could gain the Firm Hand perk, which is, let's see, 5% chance. Unlikely, but... Alright, feud beset by threats. No, we must finish what we started. Yeah, we're gonna keep the feud going. Praise the trolls! Arlan has given birth to a daughter, Razhava. Alright, totally cool with that name. We should be able to get this siege done, and then I'll probably... Oh, and another daughter. We've had a lot of daughters. Which would be great if we had anybody to marry them off to. Scopper. No, I'm not. Yeah, this guy's sending us a gift. No, let's get rid of it. We got a new learning lifestyle perk, which is okay. Clerical justifications. I mean, you know, what's gonna be the most useful here? Science, cultural fascination, learn language. I think we'll go with this. Honestly, though, I think we need to switch to a different focus here. Possibly to wealth focus. Because we do need to boost our income. And that's going to be pretty integral to survival here. So, do we want to fight them? I'm curious if these guys are gonna fight them. Yeah, Chieftain GK is trying to fight me. Yeah, that's whatever. All right, we should be able to win this fight here. Hopefully, anyways. Another daughter. All right, looks like we're gonna get involved in a little bit of a fight here. 1,200 troops. We should be able to pull off a victory against them. And then we'll take down their capital there. Turn them into a tributary. Which will be good for us, bad for them, but could be worse for them, honestly. We do have the maximum amount of counties that we can hold already, so that is not so bad. All right, yeah, we're gonna take them down in this battle here. There we go. Oh, that 100%'s the war. Nice. We captured this Baron guy as well. He doesn't count as like prisoner or anything, does he? No, he doesn't. So can we ransom him? I mean, he's barely got any money, but any ransom is better than no ransom, right? Yeah, okay. So let's ransom that guy and we'll end the war. I don't think we need to wait, but we'll do it anyways. And then we enforce our domain. So he's going to become a subjugated territory of us. So there we go. He is now our subject. So that's good. We've got all those troops though, so we really should be using those troops further. Unfortunately, we can't declare a war on this guy. Could we declare a war on anybody else? This guy is got an alliance here. Let's see, what about this person? Tagmark. He looks like he's got some stuff. Maybe we just want to start filling out some places with Dowardane people. Ooh. This guy suddenly has lost some troops. but he's got a strong-ish ally here in Osaland. Who's he fighting? He's fighting... Ooh. All right, he's fighting the Auburn Domain. This could be good for us. Because he's going to be distracted. I don't think that we are capable, though, of conquering the duchy. Why can't we conquer the duchy? Because we're only at level 2 level of fame. We're almost at distinguished, though. Oh, no, we got to be at illustrious. All right, so we're not going to be able to do that, but we could go for the... bring them under the tribute. Being Valdemar becomes our tributary. Yeah, unlikely. Is this the opportunity to take that little bit of land, though? It's just a... The thing is it is only a... Like, we would be able to take this pretty quickly. I think we'll let this develop a little bit more. Should we bring some of these other people under tribute, though? Why don't we want to do that? They do not border a realm of that. Border your realm or that of your tributary? Sure they do. He borders the realm of our tributary right here. Alright. Regardless, maybe we conquer him then? Conquer his county? He's got 10,000 troops because his ally here... We probably can beat him, though. And then what do? Do we just start conquering our way this way and start putting some Dowardane people around there? I mean, that might be the best opportunity to build ourselves up a little bit of a power base here. I think that's what we gotta do. And we do have these mercenaries for a little while, so let's go and take them. And we're gonna go and try to take down our enemy here. I call on you to honor your alliance. All right, we'll join in this as well. That is not ideal. We don't have an alliance, but tributary, so. But he's got 1,000 troops. Okay, well, we should be able to pull off a victory here. What happens if we do? We got the war score. It's just because they have one prisoner here. I think as long as we can beat them in maybe one fight. Let's try to cut off their armies if possible. They're gonna go up here. Can we engage them? We should be able to beat them when we have all these advantages, right? So that should be all right. I wish it would let us become the war leader. I don't think there's any way to do that. Or to join war, we're already in them, so. Yeah, I think we just want to go and take down this guy in one battle here. We should still be able to win it. It's too bad that he's not going to bring in his own forces here, but we should be able to crush them relatively easily, looks like. They're sending in some troops to come and assist us. It's going to be far too late because we've already crushed them. There we go. Our fame and glory is wildly known. Details of those battles, I mean, went pretty well, I would say. So what do? We just go and siege them down here? I mean, I'd like to go and siege down our enemy. Wait, are these guys? These guys are already involved in the war, right? Yeah, okay. So we're actually hurting our enemies too, so that's pretty much fine. Ooh, this is maybe not gonna be perfectly in our favor. They got all those advantages, even though we have to double the troops. Don't want to waste my troops like that. That's the thing. And I don't think we have to. I think we're gonna go into... Now maybe this might be possible. Now we go in and we siege down his capital. That should win this war. Oh, yeah, because there's two wars. There's this war here where we've got the boost in the war score. We want to win that one probably as quickly as possible. He's now moving around, so that's okay. We'll get the siege done. Do we have any kind of like siege commanders? Anybody with the siege commander trait? Garcia. Okay, Garcia can be our siege commander. We just gotta really watch out. And just in case. Yara comes of age. That's good. She can be married. That's fine. And yeah, let's get this siege done on the enemy capital here. Our allied army's gonna get into a little bit of a fight. Not great. But they're gonna retreat. Hopefully they'll retreat and join up with us. Ooh, we could get a cattle herd. Or we could get the 50. Troll-less could get the cattle herd. Development growth, county fertility. 72% with chance to get the large cattle herd. I don't think development growth is gonna be useful for us. I think just straight up money is gonna be the smarter option. All right, our allies are going to get hit again here. Not ideal, but they are taking down the enemy troop counts, which is good. They're going to try to take down the capital there. We should be able to pull off the siege. Our allies should not be trying to fight them. Yeah, you're being stupid. It's fine. They are distracting them while we get our own siege guy here. Mercenary contract is gonna be done soon. Oh, did we? Oh, we just spent a bunch of money. Okay, we extended the contract. That's. I'm fine with that actually. There we go. 100%. All right, so that's fine. We do need those mercenaries. I'm fine with going a little bit into debt. We gain. What did we gain? I don't know, not much apparently. Okay, now we can go. Now we can go and take down these guys down here. It's too bad we can't. Can we like get an alliance with you so we can actually use your troops? That would be nice. Let's see. I've got so many daughters now. He doesn't have any children. All his concubines have been imprisoned. All right. I'm fine with being a little bit into debt here. We should be able to take down our enemies despite the slight advantages they have. Yeah, they're gonna retreat there, which probably means they're just gonna let us siege down their capital. So we will be able to take that down. Once this is done, probably we go and maybe take down this guy here. Take this county. Basically, I just want to get as many counties as we can. How's this war going? Oh man, he's crushing the Rose Denane. Oh, he's got so many troops. There's no way we take this guy down. Yeah, he just won. Damn, they're strong. All right, and enforce our demands here. All right, disband all. So we're over our holding limit, so we're gonna need to give these lands out. Let's choose somebody to give it out to. We could give it out to our steward, Emadane. Yeah, you know what? This guy, he's got some kids and stuff like that. So, let's grant you the title here. Grant him the title. There we go. Chancellor. Oh, she's actually a good chancellor. I'd rather have a better steward, but we do not have a better steward. Okay, so with that being said, now we're probably gonna want to put camp over here, and we are gonna want to attack these guys, I do believe. He's got quite a few troops, but we cannot declare war while in debt. It shouldn't take us too long to get out of debt here, just a couple months. Yeah, this guy, is he still fighting? No, he's done. He's done fighting the war. So we do have that alliance. Probably doesn't mean we can call him in though. All right, our son has gained Insightful Thinker. Not the best trait, but yeah, it could be worse. He's actually relatively average. He can get married. We will accept. There we go. All right, let's get out of debt here. We're making a decent little bit of money. A couple counties here that we can take. Yeah, I think that we will... I mean, we're gonna die. Absolutely. Like, there's no way that we can beat the Rosenate. Eventually, they're gonna come after us. They've got truces with practically everybody. What's the only possible option here? I mean, what happens? Is this like primogeniture? Tanistry elective. What happens if we kill this dude? Murder him? Very hard. Yeah, you know, we might as well just see what happens, right? Is anybody gonna... No, they all... Oh, well, our son will become the assassin. Can we get an alibi? No, what about... infiltrator? Could be convinced. Offer a hook on myself? Maybe. Could get an infiltrator. It's worth a try, maybe. Alright, let's build up just a little bit of money here. So we can go and take this guy down. He is a kinslayer, so I don't think we should feel too bad about attacking that guy. We do still have a truce with Troll Ford. So let's go and... I think we should just go and do it, right? We could bring him under tribute too. Bringing under tribute is... you know, our tributaries do produce a bit of money for us. What about our vassals? Our vassals don't provide as much as the tributaries. Tempted to bring this guy under as our tributary as well. I think we should be able to do it. Let's go and raise up all of our forces. There we go. Should be able to take him down probably pretty quickly here. I'm sure he'll call in an ally if he has one. What's he gonna do there? Let's go and just... Heard a lot of rumors. You gain a very good book artifact. That could be nice. Hey, there we go. It's not actually that good, but it's not terrible. Let's get that book on. Do we want to leave just enough troops to siege? Probably. And then we should be able to go and fight him with the rest of our troops there. Low control is not great. Yes, he is beneath my energies. The villainy of Chieftain Jike and the house is beyond all doubt, but is it seemly for the family of the Troll-Kyng to bicker with that chieftain? His cousin's killing of Samoza, of our uncle, I think, right? Yeah, this is like his cousin. Yes, he's beneath my energies. The feud will end, and we gain some bonuses, actually. Stalwart family, because we were we were able to kind of pull off a victory in the house feud there. So that's actually pretty good. There we go. Let's crush the enemy army here. Oh, 100%ed him. Wow, because we got who as a prisoner? Who is this? His cousin or something? Alright, I'll take it. Enforce our demands. Yeah, all right, we gain fame. It's actually pretty good. Yeah, let's enforce our demands. There we go. All right, so that guy's going to be our tributary as well. Disband all. Do we want to take these guys down too? And conquer their counties. Ooh, this guy can actually pull up a lot of troops. Who the heck is his ally here? Oh, these two guys are bound together. Do we have enough troops to take those guys down? I'll take 20 months left. I mean, we should use our troops if we can. 24,000. Could we beat them? Conquer the duchy. It gives it slightly in our favor. Good question. Good question. I like that we're solidifying the north up here pretty decently. Oh, nice. We gain a perk as well. Golden obligations. We can demand payment for hooks or taxman. Let's see. Golden obligations. This could be good. Let's do golden obligations and then let's release all of these prisoners for hooks. And then let's see if we can get anything from those hooks. From basically anybody who's got money. Scourge myself for my sins. Flagellant. That's probably fine. Alright, we'll take that. Children like guardians. Let's get our wife doing that. Do we have anybody who can be an accolade by now? A lot of stuff just happened right there. We could recruit this woman to court, Oskuld Freya, for 12. You know what? Getting a pike captain or disciplinarian. Disciplinarian could be good. Levy maintenance. Levy reinforcement rate, that is actually good. Yeah, okay, I like this. The Hierarchies of the Wolf. Let's call them the... No, this should be the rider... The cat rider. Because we have saber cat riders. Yeah, the cat rider. Alright. Great accolade. Character does not serve as the knight. Now they do. There we go, successor, and we can seek a worthy accolade successor, which is one of the nice things you can do about that. And that will give us basically a free knight. What happens if you offer a hostage? Does that mean they can't... Does it explain that? You can offer a hostage. Hostages may deter or neutralize threats, allowing you to focus your attention elsewhere. Honestly... I'm honestly okay with this. And we can get one of our... Yeah, you know what? I really think we need to protect ourselves from this guy. And so I'm going to offer the hostage to these people because this is that 5,000 troops is extremely threatening. And this guy is like, he's an honorable man. So you might not do anything there. Can we beat these people in a fight? You could declare wars. Earl Godfrey of Ratchet. Where's this? That's way down there. It's not gonna be helpful. Chieftain Rostock of Trolls. How do you have so many troops? Special soldiers. Oh, he's got mercenaries with him. Oh, if these guys can pull up mercenaries. Nah, he doesn't have that much money. I think we can beat these guys. But do I want to conquer or do... I think I want to bring them under tribute, right? Tribute seems like it's better for us. We're getting a lot of money from tributaries. Honestly, I'm tempted to do that, but can we beat them in a fight? What happens if we lose? Surrender. It's not the worst thing. All right, I think that we're gonna try it. I think that we can probably beat them. Oh no, that's not where we want to raise the army. We want to raise them right down here. Raise all here. Let's raise up the entire army. We want to try to hit them probably relatively quickly. Yeah, they've called in their allies. They've got all of their troops here. We won't be able to win that. That's the problem. Can we go and... Can we coax them into something foolish here? Maybe not. You know, we might be able to. If we back off our army far enough, we might be able to get them to try to come after us. They might come and try to do a siege on us. And if we can get the defensive advantage, that might be what we need. Should probably stop trying to kill this guy. He's not gonna like it if he finds that we've been doing that. Meet me in single combat. This guy is kind of strong. And he just seems happy. Okay, what the heck? Non-lethal single combat. We have 0 prowess. Yeah, no. Can we convince them to come and siege us down? They're gonna play the defensive, but thing is, we've only got our mercenaries for oh so long. 9 months left. Yeah. Can we? Oh, it's gonna be a big loss here. Thing. Oh, are you gonna come for us? Can we sneak behind you here? Take that rough gemstone. Can they be convinced? This is even. I mean, this says we have way better chances here. They got the better army commander, but what about if we put somebody who's like good at... this is probably good. I think we can maybe beat them here. Let's try it. Let's see. We've got... I mean, we should be able to pull it off. We've got the advantages, right? Defensive buildings, defending in mountains. Yeah, like this should theoretically be a victory for us. But we'll see. How much better can their commander, you know, how much difference can their commander really make? Well, I guess we'll find out here. Commander's a deviant as well. All right, let's take them down. We gotta use those mercenaries while we can. We actually are crushing them pretty good here. Mercenary contract's gonna expire in a few months. I might even extend them again, honestly. Go into debt once more. Just to get this victory here. Where are they fleeing to? Oh, we're gonna hit their second army here. That's actually pretty good. Take this army down. Can we take this army down here too? They're gonna try to flee to the sea. We should be able to beat them here. Oh, she's attacking us again? Has it been 5 years already? Might have to just surrender up the Flamark there. Oh, nice. There we go. But we did win that war. So we can enforce our demands. That is actually great timing. We don't have the troops to beat her in this, surely. They've got 2,500 troops. Oh yeah, because our mercenaries probably just expired. Do I want to give up that land? I mean, no. But can I hold it? Probably also no. It's just one county. It's not even in our main land here. And she did call in her allies, so that... Where did we get extra domains from? Snowcarn. Since when do we have temples? Can we build holdings? Construct a new holding. No, we can't. Apparently, we just got temple. Oh, because our chaplain died. I see. All right, well, I'm going to think about if we can possibly even win this war. I doubt it. I think we're going to have to surrender Flarburg, which I'm okay with because we're kind of consolidating the north here. And our main enemy in the King Valdemar is hopefully relatively neutralized with that hostage. But the question is, like, what can we even do to... Oh, wow, our wife was horribly disfigured there. She's troll cult. Oh, yeah, okay. So she's got claims on some of these lands. Our son... Oh, no, our son was rendered incapable? Oh, man. Great. Oh, that is not ideal. All right, well, things are not looking good. I guess maybe we'll do a third episode of this. But yeah, I suppose that'll be all for this one here. Things were going well. Now, maybe not going quite so well, but I'm sure we'll be able to have another kid, another son, perhaps. He is our friend too. That's unfortunate. Denounce, disinherit? We can't even do that. What does this even do? Oh, well, it is what it is anyways. All right, until the next one, Wanderers, thank you for watching.